Thank you for tuning in, Soul Family. Today is February 6th. Now recently, things have been shifting quite quickly, so I wanted to get on here and make a little video as to the changes I'm experiencing from my own perception, as to some of the things you might be experiencing that I may have experienced already. So what's interesting now is we're in a time that is fresh, and few understand how fresh this time is because they focus on the stagnancy of the past, the in a sense illusions that stay fixed to keep us limited from seeing what we were supposed to see, in a sense. So honestly, what's funny right now is that everybody's super pissed off, which is cool though, because honestly, if we don't get mad, then we won't become aware of exactly what's going on. Just through these emotions that we're experiencing, that we're able to realize what we need to do to shift our lives personally from within, and then allow that change to ripple outwards into the world. I know that sounds like, this positivity hippie stuff, but honestly, I've never been happier than I am right now, and I can honestly say that. So if I feel that way from my own perception, no matter how the world is, that's the way I'm going to see it. Life is beautiful because that's all I see. Where I see people doing bad things, I understand and I accept. I understand and I accept because that's what unconditional love is. I'm not aware, in a sense, or focusing on the negative all the time, because if I were to do that, then it would take away from the positive stuff happening for me going forward. It's kind of like, how can we, create the future that we want if we're controlled by past cycles? What's funny is that, we have, in a sense, let's say the population is broken into thirds right now, I guess you could say. You have the people that are still asleep, still watching TV, still ignorant of exactly what's going on. And then you have the group of people that are or have been waking up or are just now waking up and are pissed off. And then you have the third group of people who have already woken up and realized that getting mad and hating the people that did this to us, that created these cycles, these systems, getting mad isn't going to do anything. So you can either evolve and transcend and create for yourself, or stay limited and revolve around the same cycles. See, now a revolutionary revolves, you see? Revolve, revolution. So if we want these same cycles to continue, then let's kill them, let's destroy them, let's fuck shit up, let's burn stuff down. But I honestly don't think that's the answer. Because the people that have decided to evolve have found happiness, grace, and peace in their being now. And that's not something that the outside world can grant them. That's something that has to be realized from within. So honestly, if you're looking out into the world and saying, "Funk Trump," or this or that or the other, then you might be missing the point. Because if we revolt, then we revolve. And we never evolve. How can human nature transcend these cycles if we continue to submit to the same emotions that limit us from experiencing the consciousness that we are? We simply have to let go and expand. We simply have to forgive, not the people that continue to perpetuate these cycles, but we have to forgive the situation. We have to forgive the fact that we were ignorant. We have to accept that the people around us are going to remain ignorant because they get to wake up when they want to wake up. Because everybody has the right to wake up when they, in a sense, deserve to. There's a plan for every soul. And for us to intervene in that plan is for us to say that we know better from this third dimensional perspective. That's why I'm not out there protesting, fuck this, fuck that. It doesn't matter. Because that's not going to do anything. Just so we're clear. Just so we're clear. Because the real problem lies in human nature, not in the cycles. We have to understand that these cycles continue, but we have to trace the seed that created the cycles. And these seeds are greed, envy, and feeling as though we're not going to have enough. But when we realize that we can manifest unlimitedly for the collective, as long as we are, in a sense, serving the whole, then there will never be any limits. Because when I look at my brothers and sisters, I see myself. So how can I be limited in what I have to offer them? How could I be limited in what I have to offer the world? When I am the world, I am that I am, just as you are. You've simply forgotten. And now it's your time to wake up and remember that. Now it's your time to realize that you came here for a reason. You came here to bring your truth and to speak. Not negativity, but a balance between both. You must speak the truth. The truth is neither positive or negative. The truth simply is. And we can speak the truth, but we also have to embody the truth. We can post on Instagram all day, we can post on social media all day, but until we embody it and make these changes in our lives, in our day-to-day lives, then it's just all talk, it's just all air. It's all illusion that we ourselves create, that we ourselves perpetuate. And that's what's baffling to me, is that, you know, I've reached a point where I'm just observing this. And it's pretty, I guess, interesting once you detach from it, honestly, because you can see how it is human nature that created these circumstances that we are now experiencing. So what we have to do is shift back towards morals and virtue, rather than continuing to submit to the same cycles of greed, hatred, and lust. These are the things that keep us going around and around, chasing our tails, looking for the end, but only arriving at the beginning. Continually, always learning. Why not let go? Why not become aware? Why not awaken to the truth that you are love, that you are light? You know these things in your heart, but do you embody them in your life? Do you bring them out into the world? That's how the world's going to change, by you bringing that out, by you realizing that it's not for you to contain this truth within yourself. It is for you to speak it out into the world, to create shift through example, not through, in a sense, just illusion that you project out into the world because you're aligned with the right cause, or you're, you know, pro this or for that. It really doesn't matter. We're all human, we're all connected, we're all intrinsically one. So for us to say that we don't need you, or we don't need you because you're fucking us over, or this or that, you may be missing the point. They are here to teach us lessons. They're here to create situations that make us grow. And through this experience of growth, we're able to realize our true inherent potential. In this darkness that we are now experiencing, how could we shine without it? How could we be the light without the darkness? Without duality, there would not be an expression of creation. Without duality, there would not be form. So why not surrender to this infinite dance, this infinite ebb and flow? Why fight it? Why try to destroy it when destruction is the only thing that will continue to happen? When change is the only thing that remains constant? Why do we fight when it is already unfolding? Why do we chase when it has already arrived? We are the answer that we have been looking for. There isn't anybody that we can elect that's going to represent us. Only you have to represent yourself, because everybody has a fractal of truth that is unique to them. So when you don't express your truth, you in a sense limit the world from experiencing something that you are. You have something to offer that you don't share. And to the few that are sharing it, continue on, please, because that is the only way we will inspire others to do the same. That is the only way the collective will change. We have to be that example. We have to be that light. It's not for us to speak it, but to be it. And as long as we believe in ourselves, then we can change. As long as we believe in ourselves, then the darkness will fade, because honestly, there's only light within us. So no matter what the external world looks like, no matter the pain you're now experiencing, no matter what, you're still here for a reason. You're still alive for a purpose. So you can either rise to that purpose and live your potential, or you can let go and fall and fade into the shadows. In one life you will learn, and you will continue on to infinity. No matter what, you're going to learn though. Remember that. So you can either remember now, step up and embody it, or continue to just let things pass you by and fade into the shadows. What good is awareness without action? Honestly, it's just another illusion. That's why we have to put these ideas we have, these gifts, into action so that we can share them with the world. We're here to create a shift by example, not by our words. There will not be a leader that leads us, for we are that leader. So thank you for tuning in. That's all I have to say today. Remember that you are all here to be something, but more importantly, to be what you were meant to be yourself completely, and to not worry what others think or expect of you. For you are love, unconditional love. Accept that, and you will begin to accept the reality that you are now experiencing. For all happens from love, whether it be tough love or romantic love. Love is the same. Love is all that is, and love is the unifying force of existence. So let us continue to be that love, to be that light, and to unify all of creation as we go forward in this life. Thank you so much for allowing me to serve, and thank you for watching. I love you all so very much. Satnam.